The whole idea for this exhibit started in 2005 when I went to New York City to learn how to do egg temper painting. And as I was coming back, a friend of mine and I were talking about what am I going to do with these egg temper paintings, now that I know the technique. So I started to, I got the idea to do a series of paintings of family portraits. And as I started doing the family portraits, it occurred to me that maybe I can put them in an environment. So initially, they were done just to do portraits of family members and learn the egg temper technique. But as I got more proficient in it, and I started understanding the possibilities of where this could go, it expanded into something more than just paintings, but environments, and that's why we call it an installation. About a year later, in 2006, I had my smallest little installation at a faculty show. And then after that, I had a show at Case Western University in Cleveland that was several rooms. And then from then on, it just kind of expanded as I found more furniture. And a lot of the furniture in this are actually furniture that my family owned. One of the pieces is the Lazy Boy that my grandfather died in. So some of these are really personal artifacts. So they were furniture at one time, but now since they're in the gallery, they become more like family artifacts. And they transcend the fact of utilitarian objects to be more aesthetic objects. It's objects to contemplate. The whole point of the show is for you to come in, see my relatives, and think about who your relatives were. And maybe it's been a lot of fun exploring them. I remember all the stories that Grandma told me about the uncles, great uncles, and family members, and things that happened in the family. And a lot of times, paintings came out of events that my grandma told me about, life in the Depression, life growing up Sicilian in American culture in early 20th century. Okay. The title, Documenti, the Italian-American family album, is, if you come to this show, you'll see portraits of family members. And next to the portraits, you'll find little biographies, so you see who these people were. And when you look at the paintings, there are symbolic elements that said something about who these people were, so you get like a psychological idea of who the people were. And in conjunction with the biographies, it's like meeting these people even though they're long dead. The Documenti part of the title deals with like the history of the family and who they were. A lot of these people were real characters. And so I try to, when you come in, you'll laugh at some of them you'll roll your eyeballs over, but they're all interesting.